Oh, this is gonna be good.
The following contest is a steel cage match. Making his way to the ring from Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds, Samoa Joe!
It is a hard point to argue that Samoa Joe is one of the most feared men to ever step inside the ring.
Oh, Samoa Joe brings that roughneck style of offense to the ring.
Samoa Joe is here to guarantee that a fight will break out. Yeah, it's not going to be pretty, but it'll be decisive.
And his opponent from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, weighing in at 271 pounds, the superstar, Big Money, Mike.
The arena's buzzing, social media's buzzing, a big fight feel and a main event level match. A competitor who does not know the meaning of the word quit. He is ready for battle.
Steel cage matches have been around in one form or another since 1936, but these modern WWE superstars take it to a level no one could have dreamed of.
Well, you're about old enough, aren't you, Cole? Did you call those matches back then?
Yeah, enough of that ancient history, Corey. Let's talk about these superstars in the ring here and now. What do they have to do to win here?
It's best to play to your strengths. If you're agile enough to climb the cage and escape out of the top, do it. If you can incapacitate your opponent and slip out the cage door, do it. This is all about survival.
Anytime you put the fencing around the ring, it brings out the animal in every superstar. A caged animal, that is.
He just powered out there, Cole.
Ah, gets cracked by the overhand.
Drag.
Oh, what a counter!
Uh-oh, this is not going to end well.
Oh, did you hear that thud? Counters with an attack on Joe. Oh, costly error there. German suplex. Now he's been put on the defensive.
He's a tough guy. He can handle the intensity of this steel cage match.
Corey, what can be the factor here tonight?
Being able to withstand the impact of the cage. No matter who you are, you're going to get thrown into it or run head first into it.
Yeah, it's not if you will get launched in the cage, but when. The way a superstar responds to that can be the difference between survival and peril.
Off into the pin.
Not time to expect victory yet.
Oh, swanton. Oh, knees to the chest.
Whoa, stiff headbutt.
Oh, what an atomic drop.
Pow. And a senton. No, oh, that'll break his arm. Vicious. Oh, here's Joe. Uranage plants him. Samoan blitz coming. This is pretty cool.
Samoa Joe ready to end this fight. One more move might just do it. It's cinched in.
Coquina clutch.
Joe's got it. Locked in.
Coquina clutch.
Submission locked in tight. Nowhere. The clutch is in. This one could be over.
Breaking the grip. Breaking the grip. Breaking the hold. Joe able to escape attack.
Series of reversals. Half kick right on point.
Can't quite get him there.
Oh, the distance on that one.
And here we go. He's headed up the cage.
Oh, man.
And here he is scaling up the cage wall. And look here, he's making his way up the cage.
It's going to take a lot of willpower to make it all the way to the top.
He's made it to the top, but can he finish?
What's coming next?
Uh-oh, this is not going to end well. Powerbomb.
Here he goes, moving up the cage wall.
Needs to be careful, though. Every movement is a dangerous one.
Trying desperately to escape.
Oh, with authority. Oh, no.
Crash landing.
And he hits the mat with a thud.
Yeah, he's going to have to try something else now. Go behind.
German.
9.
And we see him take yet another shot to the body. Gotta wonder if the stamina is there to make it all the way.
Oh!
Fantastic awareness from Joe.
Making the big climb towards victory.
Oh, no. Oh, God.
Great counter. Impressive ring IQ on display there. Nobody home.
Evades the attack.
Flying Mayorana.
Insecurity finds its mark.
What now? Stop right to the gut.
And a beautiful swanton.
Joe is tough, but can he withstand this?
Joe needs to rely on his instincts.
Drop kick to the spine. And Joe's left thunderstruck after that.
Joe is reaching the borders of no man's land here.
Sling blade. Followed up with a basement drop kick.
Ridiculous standing shooting star. Taken down by the neck.
Oh, what a kick. Great wherewithal on the counter.
Uh-oh, here it is. The clutch is in. Coquina clutch. This one's over, Byron. Samoa Joe's does he have the wherewithal to break the submission? Yes. Yes, he does.
Joe with some agility.
Go behind.
German.
9.
He's making his way up the side of the cage.
Is this the right time? Is this the right moment?
And now he's at an impasse at the top of the cage. And victory looking more and more likely for him now in this steel cage match.
Looks like he's having trouble getting that other leg over. On the top of the cage and now headed towards his exit. And in just a moment, this man will be declared your winner. There's the bell, and he survives this brutal cage match.
Prepare for the arrival of the most vicious, most vile, most violent competitor in WWE.
The following contest is a steel cage match. Making his way to the ring from Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds, Samoa Joe!
It is a hard point to argue that Samoa Joe is one of the most feared men to ever step inside the ring.
Well, Samoa Joe brings that roughneck style of offense to the ring.
Samoa Joe is here to guarantee that a fight will break out.
Yeah, it's not going to be pretty, but it'll be decisive.
And his opponent from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, weighing in at 271 pounds, the superstar, Big Money, Mike.
The WWE Universe is on their feet for this superstar.
They are ready for unapologetic high-intensity action.
I would be shocked if we saw apologetic in-ring action of any sort, Byron.
The steel cage is looming around our competitors. The door's shut, the gloves are off. No choice but to go through your opponent.
Boom! Powerbomb!
Here's Joe. Uranagi from Joe.
Right in the mouth.
Relentless.
Enough already.
Guys, we're about to see the...
He's got the answer for that one.
Punishing power slam.
What a shot.
Samoa Joe dealing out punishment.
And Joe is just impossible to stop when he's like this. Drives his opponent down with a Uranagi.
He's lost some of his wind now.
The added pressure of the steel cage may be getting to him.
A pin drop! Shoulders down for the count.
He's not going to go down that easy.
Joe saw that coming.
Or do you think it's better to try and escape the cage or focus on beating down the competition?
Well, the two go hand in hand, Cole. You can't make it out of the cage without softening up your opposition first. So it's all about balance between those two strategies.
And that one misses the mark.
And responds with a counter of their own.
Oh, incredible athleticism.
There's a wheelbarrow. Boom! DDT.
Can he do it here? He gets an emphatic kick out.
It'll take more than that to hold him down.
He avoids the damage.
And Tajiri finds its mark.
Able to sidestep it.
Bang!
Super kick!
Just punched him right in the mouth.
Relentless.
Enough already.
Samoa Joe not fast enough. Oh, swanton.
Joe able to escape attack.
Tossed a substantial distance. Oh, flipping senton. That'll take the wind right out of you.
No, that'll break his arm.
Vicious.
He's starting to struggle here.
It's encouraging to see a superstar withstand the punishment of a steel cage. That said, you want to make sure you dish some out too. Nice calf kick. Great elevation. Flying Majorana. Beautiful. This is it.
He kicks out with force.
Better hold off on the victory parade.
Bam!
Drop kick.
He gets out of the way.
Picked up, backdrop suplex. It's a blitz of strikes from Samoa Joe.
It's cinched in. Coquina clutch.
Coquina clutch. This one's...
Coquina clutch. Nowhere to go, but there is a way to break it. He's been placed in the corner now. What a counter from Joe. That should do it right there.
Joe with some agility. Oh, what a plex.
Just punched him right in the mouth.
relentless.
Enough already.
Guys, we're about to see the rocket kick.
Wow. He's making haste, climbing up the cage wall.
Takes incredible guts to make this climb.
There he is, at the top of the cage, still with a long way to go. He's nearly there, just a few more sure-footed steps, and he's victorious.
Oh, it's not safe being up there.
He's gonna do it. He's climbing down from the top of the cage, slowly savoring the victory moment. Win within his grasp.
And he did it! Big win inside the cage.
Prepare for the arrival.
The cage is locked. The superstars are officially confined within this ferocious, inhuman, callous steel structure.
Power slam. Good night. Go behind.
German
Nice.
here's Joe.
Drives his opponent down with a Uranagi.
Shifts it back onto him.
Leaping into the wheelbarrow, up and around.
Into the DDT. Saw it coming and got out of there. Suplex brings them down.
Samoa Joe not fast enough. German suplex. Counter. And now there's an opening. So much can happen in the confines of the steel cage. Byron, what is a sound strategy in this one?
Focus on a body part like a leg. If damaged, your opponent will have difficulty standing, climbing over the cage, or even walking through the cage door.
Wow, it sounds a bit cruel coming from you, Saxton, but I agree. Don't forget, you can win in the ring, too, and a damaged leg can lead to an easier pinfall or submission.
Enough already.
Joe finds his target with that one.
As usual. Go behind.
German.
9! He's looking to completely render this leg useless. Stump puller leg snap. Very effective.
Knee drop.
That was nasty.
So precise.
The commanding presence of Samoa Joe on display.
Samoa Joe is just plain brutal. Oh, it's locked in.
And rolls him off.
Face crusher. He's looking a little weary now.
Yeah, this has been grueling. The story of this cage match is getting written on these competitors' bodies. Samoa Joe ready to end this fight. One more move might just do it. It's cinched in.
Coquina clutch.
Coquina clutch. This one's over, Byron. Just a matter of time before his opponent goes night-night.
Coquina clutch is going to leave Joe's opponent no choice.
Heading up and maybe heading out.
And he's finally up to the top of the cage. He's working toward making his escape. He can almost taste the win in this cage match.
All he has to do is drop down to the floor and his hand will be raised.
He swings that second leg over the top of the cage. It won't be long now, making the long climb down to the winner's circle. Can he finish the job? Yes.
It's over, all in a night's work.
Make way for the Samoan submission machine.
The following contest is a steel cage match. Making his way to the ring from Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds, Samoa Joe.
It is a hard point to argue that Samoa Joe is one of the most feared men to ever step inside the ring.
Oh, Samoa Joe brings that roughneck style of offense to the ring.
Samoa Joe is here to guarantee that a fight will break out.
Yeah, it's not going to be pretty, but it'll be decisive.
And his opponent from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, weighing in at 271 pounds,
It sure looks painful to be thrown against the steel mesh. What does it feel like, Corey?
It feels like the cage is a cheese grater going down your body. The steel mesh is just raking at your flesh.
There's no doubt that the steel cage can become a torture chamber. That's why you see some superstars trying to get over the top as soon as they can. Not so easy when your opponent is nipping at your heels like a rabid dog, though.
He's looking to completely render this leg useless.
Oh, that hurt. No, that'll break his arm.
Vicious.
Oh, here's Joe. Uranage plants him. Bringing the focus to the temple, hoping to disorient. Joe firmly establishing the upper hand here.
Samoa Joe is just plain brutal.
Swanton.
That takes them down.
Boom! This could do it. Elevates his shoulder ahead of the count.
Channeling his energy to stay in this matchup.
It might go without saying, but you really need to use the steel cage to your advantage in a match like this. It's just that simple.
It is as simple as this. If you don't use the cage as a weapon, whoever is in there with you surely will.
Samoa Joe looking a little startled right now.
This is going to be stiff.
Backdrop suplex.
Measured kick to the vertebrae.
Oh, here's Joe.
Uranage from Joe. Go behind.
German
9. Samoa Joe looking to inflict maximum damage. Could this be? There's part 2. Will we see the completion? The Cameraplex.
2. And he kicks out at 2.
somehow, some way.
Samoa Joe ready to end this fight. One more move might just do it.
Joe locks it in. Can he get down? Can he go down? What did he do?
Coquina clutch. This one's over, Byron. The clutch is in. This one could be over.
Breaking the grip, breaking the grip, breaking the hold.
Boom!
Joe saw that coming.
Reversal after reversal. These two are ready for each other.
Sunset flip! And now he's starting to make his way up the cage.
Getting ever so close to the very peak of the steel cage. Pulls the leg.
Look out below.
Oh no, he comes off the cage and lands right back in the ring.
That's a tough break at this point in the match.
Drives his opponent down with a Uranage.
Great job outthinking Joe.
Drop kick hits the mark. Saw it coming. Delivering the suplex.
And now he's looking to advance up the cage wall.
And every inch climbed puts you in a more perilous position.
He's all the way to the top of the cage. Not many options for him. And would you look at that? He could be well on his way to escaping the steel cage.
The longer he's up there, the more fear starts to seep into the mind.
Almost made it to the top, so close.
Does not get much closer than that.
Had that well scouted, and victory looking more and more likely for him now in this steel cage match.
He just has to swing that leg over. Just remember, the match doesn't end until your feet hit the floor.
He caught him.
Oh. Very precarious position here.
He's working toward making his escape. He can almost taste the win in this cage match.
Fought so hard to be in this position, but he's only halfway to victory.
And at the very top, he gets a grip on him.
He was halfway home. Ooh.
Oh,
Face full of steel. Goodbye.
And he's thrown from the cage down to the mat.
Yeah, he's going to have to try something else now.
Feels like it's opportune time to get out of here.
Ripped from the top rope.
And a hellacious fall from the cage.
Oh, I did not like the look of that impact. In search of some footing to make this huge climb.
And now he's made it to the top of the cage. And would you look at that? He could be well on his way to escaping the steel cage.
And now the climb down could be more petrifying than the climb up.
All progress up the cage comes to an end.
You gotta be faster.
Oh. And he caught up.
Saw this match slipping away, and he said, not yet.
Battling on the top. He takes a pain. And there's the cover. Stomping down.
Ooh, sharp kick.
Joe is tough, but can he withstand this?
But Joe is no stranger to adversity.
Uh-oh, look out. Double leg drop. Joe saw that coming.
Go behind.
German.
9.
What are we about to... Ooh, knee right to the ham.
Who won the race? Charlie's horse.
Half kick right on point. He saw it coming.
Great agility.
And he begins his ascent up the cage wall.
Trying desperately to escape.
Ooh.
Look out below.
Oh, no. He comes off the cage and lands right back in the ring.
Oh, that was a
Joe locks it in. Can he get down? Can he go down with it? He does.
Coquina clutch. This one's over, Byron. Just a matter of time before his opponent goes night-night.
Coquina clutch is going to leave Joe's opponent no choice.
Oh, no way he escapes the clutch. No, wait. He is. He did it.
Got the knees up just in time.
This could turn things around.
Samoa Joe with the rapid-fire strikes.
Just punched him right in the mouth.
Relentless.
Enough already.
Making the climb up the cage. Here he goes.
Looking for a grip to get themselves over the cage.
He's reached the pinnacle of his climb here. He's nearly there. Just a few more sure-footed steps, and he's victorious.
This is the moment for him. This is how winners are made.
At the top of the cage, but his opponent stops his progress.
He almost made it out. Oh, man, almost made it to the top without a care in the world.
Oh, I can imagine they care about a few things right now, Saxton.
One leg over. Can this superstar finish the climb?
I don't think so.
face first into the cage.
Crashing to the mat. And he's thrown from the cage down to the mat.
Yeah, he's going to have to try something else now.
And now he has finally been able to reach the top of the cage. And victory looking more and more likely for him now in this steel cage match.
Heck of a view from up there, but he'll enjoy a view from the floor even more.
He's got daylight.
Oh, this is over.
Nothing stopping him now.
And he wins.
All the way from the top of the cage. Can they make the escape?
Not safe up there.
Oh, not so fast. Battling on the top. Oh, my Lord. He takes a painful fall from the cage.
Oof, kind of a rough landing.
And that's what you got to expect in a steel cage match, Saxton.
He's looking down on the cage from the top. And would you look at that? He could be well on his way to escaping the steel cage.
He just has to swing that leg over.
And he pulls him back into the cage.
He's going to be kicking himself for that.
He's working toward making his escape. He can almost taste the win in this cage match.
Fought so hard to be in this position, but he's only halfway to victory. Bam!
This might be a short-lived descent. Fantastic awareness from Joe.
The sprint up the cage is on.
Here he goes, working his way up the side of the cage.
Looking pretty precarious up there at the top.
He's turning the tables. And as he continues to climb the side of the cage, you have to think his confidence is starting to build.
The longer he's up there, the more fear starts to seep into the mind. This is where champions are made. Heart pounding, adrenaline pumping. Keep those hands and feet moving, and don't stop till you're on safe ground.
Making the climb up the cage.
And he did it! Big win inside the cage.
Prepare for the arrival of the most vicious, most vile, most violent competitor in WWE.
The following contest is a steel cage match. Making his way to the ring from Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds, Samoa Joe.
A man who lives his life wanting to prove to the world that he's the baddest man around.
Yeah, Joe always promises a beating of the highest order.
You better be careful, Saxton. If you're not, Joe might also take your seat at the commentary table. That's what
And his opponent from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, weighing in at 271 pounds, the Soup.
We're ready for Unleashed Fury in this steel cage match, Corey. What strategy can a competitor devise to increase their chances of winning?
Well, if a superstar's not known for their agility, they might be best served looking to escape through the cage door because it could take a little while to get up the ropes.
Great point. The superstars who rely on speed hit a flurry of offense, including the best your arsenal has to offer, and try to get out as well.
You have to find any advantage over your opponent and maximize it to have even a shot at victory.
And victory is achieved when you escape and both feet hit the floor or via pinfall submission.
Finds the advantage after a string of counters.
Distress starting to show on Joe's face.
Joe needs to rely on his instincts.
Running swanton, awesome.
Samoa Joe looking a little startled right now.
Oh, I hope this decision doesn't come back to haunt him in the...
No, he lets him out.
And a reversal by Joe.
Opportunity now for Joe to capture some momentum.
Now's a chance for Joe to show just how dangerous he is.
He turns it around. Wow, running senton.
Man, that's gonna hurt.
Running swanton finds the mark.
Corey, we know the steel cage offers a big advantage for anyone willing to use it as a weapon, but is there a disadvantage to the structure too?
Well, Cole, I can tell you one thing that'll be hindered by the cage, and that's any sort of speed advantage. Any and all attempts to pick up the pace are going to be confined to the ring.
Turning the tables.
Swanton. Head over heels.
Yeah, incredible flip. Oh, what a running senton. What a flip. Uh-oh, look out. He's in a little bit of trouble now.
It's encouraging to see a superstar withstand the punishment of a steel cage. That said, you want to make sure you dish some out too.
Joe is tough, but can he withstand this?
Yeah, Samoa Joe is struggling here.
No, that'll break his arm. Vicious. Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
Go behind.
German.
9.
Ooh, kick finds it.
Samoa Joe with the rapid-fire strikes. Samoa Joe ready to end this fight. One more move might just do it. Uh-oh, there it is. The clutch is in.
Coquina clutch. This one's over.
Coquina clutch. Nowhere to go, but there is a way to break it.
Joe able to escape attack.
Great job outthinking Joe. Into the corner he goes, a perfectly placed target.
Carefully measuring their opponent.
Gets him with the counter. Clothesline. Great counter.
Enzuigiri finds its mark.
Oh, disabling the leg with that.
He saw it coming, taking advantage.
Each superstar trying to stay a step ahead.
Ooh, right to the arm. Good timing with that reversal.
Hanging back with their own counter. Ridiculous standing shooting star.
Samoa Joe looking overwhelmed right now.
Holding on by a thread, maybe even less at this.
I think we're about to see a masterful pinning combination.
Oh, my.
Oh, wow. This could be a victory. He kicks out at 2.
Almost inhuman at this point.
Oh, what a Mayorana. Distress starting to show on Joe's face.
Joe needs to rely on his instincts.
Fantastic awareness from Joe. He reverses it. Here he goes, moving up the cage wall.
Trying desperately to escape.
Oh!
the top rope.
Unceremoniously set right back down to the canvas.
That's a tough break at this point in the match.
And the senton to cap it off. Better be quick about it. Not much time to get over.
At the top, but he still has a way to go to end this. And he pulls him back into the cage.
He's going to be kicking himself for that.
Close to escaping. Top of the cage. Pulling them back in. Saving the matchup. Reversal. Can they go on the attack?
Needs to be careful, though. Every movement is a dangerous one.
And here he is, scaling up the cage wall. Oh, so close.
Yeah, but I have a feeling the fall's about to be so far.
One leg over. Can this superstar finish the climb?
I don't think so. Pulls the left. Oh, my God.
Makes him pay with a counter. Oh, the high risk doesn't pay off.
Bam.
Super kick.
He's got to know he's in harm's way here.
Joe locks it in. Can he get down? Can he go down? Well, then he does. This one's about over. Coquina clutch locked in for Samoa Joe. Will this match end on a submission, on a tap out?
In this much pain, even an iron will might not be strong enough. Does he have the wherewithal to break the submission? Yes. Yes, he does.
Joe saw that coming.
Into the corner now.
Picking up speed.
Drop kick. Boom! Perfectly timed with the knees.
Great speed on the rolling leg sweep. Enziguri finds its mark. Big forearm.
Good golly, Miss Molly.
DDT.
Oh, knees right to the gut.
Samoa Joe looking to inflict maximum damage. Could this be? There's part two. Will we see the completion? The Chimeraplex.
He eludes the contact.
Clothesline.
What impact. The sprint up the cage is on.
He's all the way to the top of the cage. Not many options for him. And victory looking more and more likely for him now in this steel cage match.
Heck of a view from up there, but he'll enjoy a view from the floor even more.
At the top of the cage, but his opponent stops his progress.
He almost made it out.
Close to escaping. Top of the cage. Pulling them back in. Saving the matchup. Looks like they couldn't get too far before being battling on the top.
Oh, bad landing.
Good God, he's just been thrown off the top of the cage. Yeah, he's going to have to try something else now.
He's made it to the top, but can he finish? And as he continues to climb the side of the cage, you have to think his confidence is starting to build.
Oh, it's not safe being up there.
Abruptly stopped at the top of the cage.
This is not good.
He caught him.
All the way from the top of the cage. Can they make the escape?
Not safe up there. This brawl will continue on inside the cage.
Oh, face full of steel.
Crashing to the mat. And he hits the mat with a thud.
Oh, I did not like the look of that impact. And every inch climbed puts you in a more perilous position.
Look out below.
And a hellacious fall from the cage.
Yeah, he's going to have to try something else now.
Uh-oh, there is in.
Coquina clutch.
This one's over, Byron. Samoa Joe's opponent is about to take a nap.
Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, Samoa Joe. Coquina clutch, nowhere to go, but there is a way to break it. Oh, what a counter, knees.
That'll buy you some valuable time.
Vicious right forearm. Oh, nice leg sweep.
It's cinched in.
Coquina clutch.
Coquina clutch.
This one's over, Byron. Give up now. Swallow your pride and submit.
Just hang on for just a little bit longer.
He's risking permanent damage.
Oh, no way he escapes the clutch. No way. Oh, wait. He is. He did it. Oh, what a kick.
Got the knees up just in time.
This could turn things around. Oh, some blitz of strikes from Samoa Joe.
Elbow drop.
Piercing.
Samoa Joe has become relentless.
Attack after attack from Samoa Joe. Takes incredible guts to make this climb.
He's reached the pinnacle of his climb here. He's working toward making his escape. He can almost taste the win in this cage match.
All he has to do is drop down to the floor and his hand will be raised.
And look here, he's making his way up the cage.
Looking for a grip to get them set. And he did it! Big win inside the cage.